carrying on from yesterday. Bit of pattern editing, bit of track values, just some general malarkey. I'll put the light on so hopefully you can see a little bit better, and it isn't dazzling anybody on the screen. Looks okay. Okay, so yesterday's stuff. I'll just do something with that drum. Let's save it as something else, and we'll just give it a predictable thump. That will do though. So I'm not keen on the sound. One thing I maybe didn't show was how to use track values to change stuff. That sounds groovy. That will do. A bit of snare perhaps. Where's my snare? There. Ooh, God, that sounds horrible. Okay. Just a bit more. That'll do. Right. Snare's possibly a bit loud. Actually, the drums are probably a bit loud, but never mind. Right, so let's look at creating a pattern in a different way. Let's look for what am I looking for? That'll do. Just a kind of plinky sound. Create a new pattern. It's created a pattern 2 bars long because that's how long my scene is, and that's the default. Actually, that snare starting to annoy me now. I'll just stick with a kick, eh? Better, yeah. So back into our pattern now. I'll just make it 1 bar long for simplicity. You can always make it longer later. In fact, we probably will. So I'll just record some random notes in. Yep. Maybe take a few out here and there. Slow now. Okay. P3's auxiliary events are really useful ways of making something a bit less repetitive. So let's put in a few little note repeats. One of my favourite auxiliary events. Actually, you probably can't see my left hand, can you, doing that? It's on the row knob. Okay, let's have a few random note repeats. Randomly mask auxiliary B. I haven't explained a single thing, have I? Alright, I've got 2 auxiliary rows here now. One of them repeat by length, which is repeating the note depending on the length of the note. So the kind of frequency of it can be really fast if it's a very short note, or very long, going over the subsequent steps if the note length is too long. So I've put a whole bunch of repeats on there. Doesn't actually show it very well there. There's kind of 14, quite small values. Now here, I've got to remember which ones are lit. I think I've got the right ones, yeah. And then, what I'm doing now is setting the probability of the following row happening. So if I've got a kind of 50% value, obviously time you want, and you can make it mass all the time, and you can make it mass none of the time. Now, those extremes are actually quite useful when you get accumulating, but I won't do that yet. Is this slow enough? It probably isn't, is it? Shit. Alright, we'll do something else anyway. Let's put another auxiliary event in. I'm pushing the row encoder, pushing it 2nd time. Going down here. Another favourite one is set step value, where basically it sets to play a different note. Some wild notes there, but never mind. Okay, and what I could do is the same kind of thing I did before. Randomly mask that. So randomly mask auxiliary D, go go down here, memorize the pattern. Whoops. And now I can go along, and there's different ways of doing this, by the way. I could also sculpt the values in if I wanted. Okay, and that's the randomization. So let's play a bit. And now you can hear that it's pootling along. This was a track. It's pootling along nicely, and it's different every time. 5 minutes. I'll do one last thing before I finish. Let's have a look at program changes. Worthwhile knowing. On my Proteus, let's go to 6. There's a really useful feature actually on the audition button. I push this and make horrible noise. 930. Okay, well, what I was looking for is the MSB, LSB, and 0. It tells you that. So if I go along and do 9, 3, and 0, it means I can save that. Alright, we'll keep that. So save that, save the program for the song, and now the song, every time it loads up, that patch will fire off with an appropriate bank and stuff. That'll do for now.